Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Joytoy Warhammer 40k Blood Angels Captain with Power Fist and Sanguinary Captain. Or Sanguinary Guard Captain? Either way, they're both captains. So the only one I'm missing from here is going to be their, oh my god, the Apothecary. And I don't know why I'm missing it, but I'm going to go back and backtrack it like I always do. But special thanks to David Toys, who got them to me very quickly. These got delivered while I was at New York Comic Con, and it was crazy because I was hoping for a chance to go and see David when I stopped in Hong Kong on my way back from China, but it didn't really work out, so it is what it is. But David, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you getting me this quickly. So let's get into the video. First, I'm going to talk about the regular Blood Angels Captain, because you got to understand, like, I'm a Power Fist guy. All he needs now is a jump pack, and my life is complete. And it's really cool with his new heraldry and his new body style that I'm really in love with the Primaris style bodies of these. And I do believe these are Primaris style. I really, really like these. I'm a big fan of these designs. We do have our Power Fist, which now has that new articulation the jump pack captain had. We have our Ball heraldry. I don't know if he's a hero of Ball. He's a Primaris, so who knows? Right, here we are. But you can make it whatever you want. It's a captain. You have the Sanguinus. You have the I forgot the reefs, and then we have the teardrops on the chest. We have a lot of heraldry here. I really just like the overall feel and design of these newer figures, as they added a bunch of new movement. We have our new shoulder pads that were seen on the Space Marine 2 stuff, and these bodies are based off of that with a slightly smaller mold. Again, I am a huge fan of these. Articulation wise, we have a ton of movement and articulation. The Iron Halo is really nice. We have really nice bendable knees, rotation here at the thighs. We actually have a lot of movement here. And we have a little bit of wash. I know that some people are not happy about some of these, but I don't know, man. The overall look of this guy is just utterly fantastic. I don't know, man. I'm a Salamanders, Blood Angels guy, but then I'm overall, the way that I came into 40K, I came in with a different look from other people. And just overall, I'm very happy with these. We do have a plastic cape with heraldry on the back. I want to get this replaced with a soft goods one, so I'm going to definitely buy an extra for that. But if you're having trouble like articulating the Power Fist side, what I suggest you do is you lift up the shoulder pad up and over, and then you rotate how you want it. You're going to lose a lot of that articulation here with the heraldry on the shoulder pad, but you can still rotate in many other ways due to all the extra articulation. But you still get a double joint, which is pretty dope. Now, as far as the Sanguinary Guard, you will get a lot of that same articulation. It's just in gold now. You have the wings, more heraldry here. You have a red cape this time for the Sanguinary Guard, but you get a lot of the same articulation, just in a different look. Sanguinary Guard. There's no drop downs on this one, but we do also still get those new shoulder pads and new butterfly joints that allow for a lot of movement. We have the massive Sanguinius. We have some teardrops. So yeah, these are overall really nice updates to the body that really match the Space Marine 2 aesthetic while also still looking equally good. And they're not that much bigger than the Firstborns, but still fit in really well with a lot of the newer stuff, especially if you get some Horus Heresy stuff, which has been upscaled. These are really, really beautiful. I am a huge fan of these newer designs, but I do miss the older designs. I would love to see some older stuff come up with some of these new articulation on the older style stuff, which really had that grimdark look. I know they're kind of staying away from that right now, and I know a lot of people who have been here a lot longer than me don't appreciate that. But it's one of those things where, as a new fan, I'm very happy. I am. I can understand why older fans are upset, but as a new fan, I personally am happy. Like, I'm beyond ecstatic because I'm new to all of this, and it's still all new and fascinating to me. So I know some people don't like change, but this definitely fits in for newer fans like myself. With that being said, though, we've done articulation, we've done a look. I am going to show you the accessories now. And for the captain, the Blood Angels regular captain, we do get an unmasked sculpt. I do believe the Sanguinary don't really remove their mask. I have to double check lore on that. We have some service studs here in the head. We have 2 service studs. So that means I mean, if I'm being honest, service does mean he's over like 200 years old at this point. So my man has served. And he got the handsome curly hair. He got his own Norman Osborn thing going on. So it's definitely a nice look on this unmasked sculpt. What he does come with is going to be a trigger hand, because he has a power fist on the other. He does have an Inferno pistol, which I've grown to love in Space Marine 2. The short range Inferno pistol is crazy work, especially like if you have a running jump pack assault. You already know when timing you on with this Inferno pistol, baby. You already know. Then you will get an opened palm, which is pretty cool because it does add some extra nice things for it. We have our closed fist, and in case you want to switch to a secondary item like a grenade, a sword, an axe, things like that, you do have an item holding hand. As far as the Sanguinary guard, because Sanguinary is different, we do have a heavy bolt pistol, the teardrop on it. This heavy bolt pistol goes hard. It's pretty nice. You will get a trigger hand for both sides, so you can be ambidextrous, have a trigger on both sides. I have the closed fist already on, and you will get, where did it go? I know I had it here. You will get a force sword. I have the item holding hand on it. You will get a matching item holding hand on the other side, so you get, again, be ambidextrous. The force sword is a nice touch. Or is it a power sword? I believe this one is a force sword, but I could be wrong. And then you will get, just like the captain, you will get a new open style hand. So if you have an assault rifle, you can add it in that hand. Now, you'll get the stand for both. Now, we're gonna jump into size comparison. So I'm going to compare to a Terminator armor, a Space Marine 2 armor, a Firstborn, and some other stuff. So let's get to it. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is compare to a jump pack Blood Angel that we previously went over before. And as you can see, the captain is a little bit bigger on that newer body, and I really like that new body. Next up, we can compare to a Terminator armor, which I definitely want to put in there early because he's a big boy. So as you can see here, I like that it's not too much bigger, but it's still bigger, because not all Space Marines are exactly the same size. Unless they are. I don't know if they've said that lore-wise, but I know that there's slight difference and variation in between all of them, right? Take these guys away. Looks like I'm not feeling well again, but I'm gonna keep powering through for this one. I'm gonna take a break. Here we are with the old Sanguinary guard. I'm gonna put them right over here so we can see that older body. And I think the old Sanguinary guard actually still holds up pretty well, because I actually like this old heraldry a lot. And then when we compare it to the new Sanguinary guard, we actually get a more uniform look for the Sanguinary guard, as well as a new jump pack. I miss the angel wings. I want more of that. I don't know why they took it off of this one. I love the idea of the wings being on the jump packs, being crazy. So as you can see, these guys are in scale with the new stuff. So this is gonna be like the new scale. He got a big old jump pack back there, but I like the idea of this. I'm gonna see about swapping some parts around, maybe making some paint match. That'll be really dope. Next up, here we are with a Horus Heresy Iron Warrior. And then we are going to go with a Tyranid, because the Tyranid warriors are dope as hell. And I like that they got real beef with the Blood Angels, so I'm okay with that. So that's a Tyranid warrior looking crazy big, right? At full height. And last but not least, like I said, here he is next to Titus from Space Marine 2. I think Space Marine 2 is probably the biggest bodies that we have for a normal Space Marine. And as you can see, these guys are gigantic, even compared to the new stuff, by new stuff standards. But I like that these guys aren't that much smaller, but more importantly, they share the new body parts. So I think they scaled them down just a little bit. But these new body parts really work as far as articulation. They're really, really nice. They're a lot closer to the older stuff, so they could blend into your armies and collections a little bit better. But again, it really all depends on what you want to do and what you want to collect. I know it's not easy for some people to transition, but I've also bought every single one of these before I even knew what the Warhammer universe was. I just thought they were cool, and it doesn't bother me. But I know that is not the case for everyone, because not everybody's a monolith. So with that being said, I hope this information is informative to you and it helps you like pick out what you want for your collection. It helps you with your preferences, because that's what videos like this are for. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for watching all the way to the end and helping me help you. So as always, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.